All right, here we have mean, median, and mode. Now let me tell you ahead of time, mode I won't have enough time to go over. Mode just means the number that shows the most. Mode, most. Mode, most. Mean is the average. It's what most teachers use to give you a test score. So as you can see, I'm picking a color. Now let's say two kids take a test and one kid gets a 90. Let's be specific. You're taking a test. You get a 90 on one of your tests. And on the other test, you get a 50. In order to find the mean, or what is called the average, you have to add those two numbers together and then divide it by 2. Why am I dividing by 2? Well, I'm dividing by 2 because there's two numbers. You had two tests that you took, so I'm going to divide it by 2. So you add them together, divide by 2. If there were 3 numbers, you would add them together, divide by 3. If there were 4 numbers, you would add all 4 numbers together and divide by 4. Get it? All right, so I'm doing the division here. As you're going to see, we're going to get a nice simple answer. That answer is going to be the mean. Now, as I'm finishing up mean, I want you to think about median. Median means middle. It's in the middle. Middle. What number is in the middle? Here's the thing though. Whenever you're finding or looking for the median, you have to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. You cannot skip that step or your answer won't be correct. So you put your numbers down. Right now I have 1, I have 2, I have 3. That's pretty straightforward. What number's in the middle? 2. So 2 is your median. It gets a little bit harder when you have an even set of numbers. Because if you have an even set of numbers, you will have 2 numbers in the middle. If that happens, you have to add those 2 numbers together and divide by 2. In other words, you have to find the mean or the average. Now look, we have 2 and 4 in the middle. You have to add 2 and 4 together and then divide it by 2. The answer that you get, which should be 3, is your median. So that's the harder part. Again, when it's an odd set of numbers, it's easier. When it's even, you got to do a little bit more work. Remember, mode. What number shows the most? Dr. Wright signing out. Shout out to my 4th grade class.